You are on the edge of a great and life-altering journey. Soon, you will welcome a child into your home through adoption. A new chapter for your family begins. This path is often spoken of as paperwork, timelines, legal hurdles, but its deepest currents run through the heart. There is a profound joy in this anticipation, a bright, shining hope for the future you are about to build. Yet alongside that joy, quieter feelings may stir. Uncertainty, a flicker of fear, a touch of sadness for dreams reshaped. This is the complex, beautiful truth of beginning. Many navigate this mix of powerful emotions and wonder if they're alone. You are not alone. This experience is universal for those on this path. Adoption is an act of profound love, but it is also a journey that touches upon past losses and future uncertainties. Your heart holds a complex map, with landscapes of bright hope bordering territories of old grief. You may feel an immense wave of excitement for the child you will soon meet, a feeling so powerful it seems to fill every corner of your life. At the same time, you might carry a quiet sorrow for the biological child you may not have had, or for the difficult path that led you to this moment. Both of these feelings are valid, and both deserve to be acknowledged with kindness and without judgment. Ignoring these deeper emotions is like trying to navigate a vast ocean without a compass. In moments of stress or exhaustion, unaddressed feelings can rise to the surface unexpectedly, creating tension and misunderstanding between you and your partner. Fear can masquerade as frustration, and grief can appear as distance. But when you take the time to face these feelings together, to name them and understand their origins, they lose their power to disrupt. They become smaller, more manageable parts of your shared experience, allowing you to move forward with greater clarity and connection. Communication is the lifeblood of a strong partnership, and during the adoption journey, its importance is magnified. The stress of waiting, the uncertainty of timelines, the emotional weight of the process can easily create distance if you are not deliberate about staying connected. The solution is not complex. It is found in the simple, consistent practice of talking plainly and often. Set aside dedicated time to check in with each other, free from distractions. This is not another task. It's a vital ritual for your relationship. Make it a gentle habit, woven into your week. Maybe every Sunday evening, sitting together with a warm cup of tea after the house grows quiet. Turn off the television, put your phones away. Give each other your undivided attention. No formal agenda needed. Start with a simple, open-ended question. How has your heart been this week with everything? Let the conversation flow. Share whatever is on your mind. A small anxiety, a flicker of joy. The goal isn't to fix everything. Speaking a fear out loud can diminish its power. Being heard without judgment is powerful comfort. Your role is not to problem solve, but to be a compassionate witness. When they share a concern, your first response can be, "That sounds really hard. Thank you for telling me." That validation builds safety and trust, reminding you that you're in this together. In a journey filled with so many unknowns, knowledge can serve as a powerful anchor, grounding you in a sense of preparedness and calm. The world of adoption can seem vast and complex, but you do not need to become an expert overnight. Instead, focus on learning in small, manageable steps. This gradual accumulation of understanding helps to demystify the process, replacing anxiety with a quiet confidence. When you know what to expect, the joys, the challenges, you are better equipped to respond with patience and empathy, rather than with surprise or fear. Begin by choosing one or two reliable resources. A well-regarded book on adoption, one recommended by your agency, a trusted support group. Reading the stories of other adoptive parents can be particularly illuminating. You might also choose to join a local support group, an online support group, hearing first-hand accounts of how others navigated the early days of bonding or manage moments of grief. Focus your learning on the key emotional aspects of adoption. Spend some time understanding the concept of attachment, how it develops over time, especially with a child who may have experienced prior loss or instability. Learn about the grieving process, not just for the child, but for yourselves as well. Section 5. Building your support system. While the bond between you and your partner is the central pillar of your journey, no couple can or should navigate the adoption process alone. Building a strong support system is not a sign of weakness. It is an act of wisdom and foresight. This network will provide encouragement during the long waits. It will offer practical help when you need it most, It will lend an empathetic ear on difficult days. Assemble this team before your child comes home so you have a safety net. Consider seeking guidance from a professional counselor who specializes in adoption or family transitions. Counseling isn't only for crises. Its greatest value often comes from proactive preparation. They can teach effective communication strategies. They can help you process unresolved grief. They can provide tools for managing stress. Connect with other adoptive parents. It can be comforting and empowering. Look for a local support group or join an online support group. These people won't be surprised by the bittersweet mix of emotions you feel. They know the unique anxiety of waiting for a phone call. They will celebrate the small, hard-won victories with you. Finally, think about your existing circle of friends and family. Be open about what support will be most helpful. They can bring over a meal, they can run an errand, they can offer a few hours so you can rest. Communicating your needs ahead of time lets them show love in useful ways. Professional support, peer support, personal support. Together, these create a powerful web of care that will hold you steady through the journey ahead. Section 6. The architecture of daily life. As you prepare your hearts, it is also wise to prepare the practical structure of your home. The transition to parenthood, especially through adoption, is made gentler when there is a clear and predictable rhythm to daily life. Routines are the invisible walls of a home. They provide safety, security, and predictability for a child. They provide a framework that supports you and your partner when you are tired or overwhelmed. Begin by talking together about the roles and responsibilities you will each take on. Who will be the primary point of contact for paperwork and agency communications? Who will take the lead on preparing meals? Who will handle bedtime routines during the first few weeks? There are no right or wrong answers. Having these conversations prevents confusion and resentment later. Be honest about your strengths and anxieties. Planning roles fosters teamwork, not rigid rules. Sketch a simple, flexible routine for a typical day. Not minute by minute. Aim for a gentle flow of predictable events. Identify key anchors of the day. Waking up, mealtimes, playtime, quiet time, bedtime. Knowing what comes next reassures a child entering a new environment. These rhythms help the child's nervous system relax and feel safe. For you, structure reduces mental load and frees energy for bonding. Section 7. The slow unfolding of trust. One of the most important things to prepare for is the reality that bonding is a process, not an event. In movies and stories, the moment a child meets their new parents is often portrayed as an instant magical connection. While this can happen, it is far more common for bonding and attachment to be a slow, quiet unfolding that happens over weeks, months, even years. A child who has experienced loss or disruption may be hesitant to trust new caregivers. Their caution is not a rejection of you. It is a protective strategy they have learned in order to keep their hearts safe. Your role in these early days is to be a calm, patient, and predictable presence. The foundation of trust is built through thousands of small, repeated moments of gentle care. It is in the way you consistently meet their needs, whether for food, comfort, space. It is in the soft tone of your voice when you read a story aloud, even if they seem not to be listening. It is in the simple act of sitting quietly on the floor with them, allowing them to lead the way in play and interaction. Do not force affection or closeness. Let the child set the pace. Section 8. A future built on small beginnings. As the days turn into weeks and the weeks into months, you will begin to see the fruits of your quiet preparation. The small, deliberate acts of kindness, the patient routines, and the gentle conversations will accumulate, creating a palpable sense of peace and stability in your home. The child who was once hesitant may now seek you out for a hug. The home that once felt filled with a nervous anticipation now hums with the comfortable rhythm of family life. This is the quiet payoff, the deep and lasting reward for the emotional work you have done. You will notice the change not in grand, dramatic moments, but in the texture of your everyday life. It will be in the shared laughter over a spilled glass of juice, in the easy way you and your partner coordinate the bedtime routine, and in the feeling of rightness as you sit together in the evening. The fears that once felt so large will have softened, replaced by a growing confidence in your ability to meet whatever comes your way. You are ready, you are calm, and you have already begun.